Okay, next video. Now we are going to clean uh, the undersea volcano aquarium, whatever is named this version of the aquariums. Also, I was thinking, since I'm moving this and there is a lot of chances for Murphy's to show it ugly mug, I think, although I'm not doing the cleaning in a big bowl, I think at least I can do the preventive, put the cap on in all of them. Meanwhile, I do the cleaning of one of them. So that mitigates any mistake I might do that could spill water. Okay, and why I have the caps off? Because I like more that they get the light from the top instead on the side. That was when I was away. But as I mentioned multiple times, I have noted that the evaporation have speed up significantly, and without the buckets, I think it's speeding more. So anyhow, let's go. Let me see how I do this because this is bigger. Okay, first of all, as I said, this was a lot of fungus on the top, but we do the same. We take this, we go perpendicular, we push it, and then we start rising, hoping that it will stick it. Don't powder it, rise. It's something with the water tension and it's not being too effective. I presume it's because it's more effective when you have a continuous film of the stuff, but in this case I have been feeding them for a few days, and the feeding process break the film. So you know what? I will not do this step because most likely I will break it a lot. No, I will break it a lot when I do the cleaning, although it doesn't need much cleaning, but still. So I will save the step. I don't think I'm gaining too much cleaning the film as is. At least with the purpose, they are doing fine. If you want to do it quickly clean, then you can try the taking this paper towel and running it through the surface. You can see YouTube videos that does that, but you do the search. I have done enough research as is. Okay, so let me see how we do this because I need both hands to be secure. Okay, adjust the light and try to focus better. Well, as you can see, there is not much to clean here. I only going to put an example because here, for whichever reason, it have not grown much on the walls. And you can see all the bubbles coming up that I have been building up for a while. And this is kind of awkward trying to use the camera to clean. So anyhow, did you see the idea? If I go all the way to the bottom, I'm sure that it will, sorry, I'm gonna go out of focus a moment because I want to be sure that I properly turn the aquarium. And of course, put the brush in a paper towel because it will be wet. Okay. That's okay. So as you can see, there is not much here. if you don't like the what I name as the cotton green algae, you can take out, but don't take out all of it. Remember, it's giving food and it's giving oxygen to the branch shrimps. Okay, so as reference, you see these two things. If you don't like it on your vision ways, please scrape it off and let it go. Yeah, there is stuff up here that will happen. It doesn't bother me much. Anyhow, my focus is not up there. And again, because the algae have grown well in the floaty plastic things, I'm leaving them there with all the algae because that is a nice reserve. And that's it. This one didn't need much cleaning, so that's good. Tap it. Not much algae here. There's a little in the but that's fine. Anyhow, my time is running out, so let's move to the next one. So I put the cap on. Carefully move this to the side. Safety place. Not likely to be toppled. Remove the next one. And I forgot to dry the brush, and it was running water through my hand. Okay, so that should be it. So let's go to the next one. This was a problematic one, but it has a haze that will not go away. That's fine. It's been 25 days. Why that haze happened, I have no idea. It might be with the way that I feed them. Some organism in one, because I had a different type of food, and so maybe one of the organisms grew more than the other, and you can see a difference of the other aquariums. The algae have grown, but like a very, most of it I scrape it off from the plastic thing, and before I left, this was completely clean, and the other one over there was also completely clean, because already I scraped twice, and still have grown, but nothing like the other. So don't know what's going on here, but the branch shrimps are doing fine, and even they are babies. I don't know. Yes, there are some in the video, so that's good. And you can see that the same reason it got stuck on the wall, and there are good bubbles when they slide. So bottom line, whatever, although it's different, they are surviving and thriving. So anyhow, and also you see that there is essentially no growth. Actually, this is a good question. Is anything growing on the wall that gives that to you? We will check it out, because I'm gonna scrape it even if it looks clean. Oh, sorry. I'm focusing on my eyes, but I'm not focusing on the video. Okay. So you can see, as I'm shaking, from the bottom comes bubbles. That is the idea. The algae have been doing its work, giving food and giving bubbles, but looks like that it improved a little. So it's like a brownish orange film. Maybe that is what they meant, red blue algae. Who knows? Anyhow, so essentially, in this case, even more than the others, there is a lot of little algae in the top that might show. So I leave it as is, because there is not much going on about algae. And oh, and this side is there is a little more. So actually, I think I will not. Before this video is taking long, let me see. No, don't break that. Here there is a more severe. It's interesting because okay, I already scraped it. I might not show in the video, but you can see that I'm removing like a hazy film from the wall. And if you see, apparently when algae grow, that film in circles goes away around the part of where the green algae is growing. So interesting. Whatever the hazy film is, doesn't like algae. So that's interesting. Okay, anyhow. And of course, you may want to get a paper towel because when you pour water outside, it will dry because it has salt and it will. And what I'm putting in the cap. Besides, I'm going to move the aquarium. This is here, and always use both of your hands. Please don't use one because if you one hand slips, the aquarium can go flying. And I already have too many close calls doing that. We'll always use both of your hands when handling the aquarium at this level. Okay, and that's it. There was not much to clean in here, ironically. The one that gave me more problems all the time, it was easier to clean. Okay, so essentially those are the two. It says on the, no, it doesn't say the, essentially whatever volcano title. As you can see here, the algae grew in a very different way than this. So the only things that are different of all than in this one is that strange hazy growth that doesn't like algae, because around the algae where it grows, the haze disappears like in a circle. So just interesting, but doesn't affect the growth. Apparently actually it helped because this colony have done better than this one. So this is done with the when I write the title in YouTube, I will put the right name, but the volcano aquariums, sea cleaning whatever. Sorry, I'm getting tired and I have a commitment and I'm running out of time. So okay, one video to go.